Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to ECO's 2020 virtual fundraising event. My name is Mahir, and I will be one of your hosts for today's presentation. Today's presentation will discuss what ECO has done over the last year across all its different projects, and as well as an idea of what we're hoping to do with your support, obviously, in the upcoming year. Without further ado, I'd like to turn the camera over to my co-MC, Anika Kamal.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, my name is Anika. I hope that all of you are staying safe and healthy during this time, inshallah. Today we'll be talking about the different projects that ECO has been involved in and highlight some of the accomplishments that we've had in 2019. Hopefully this will give you an insight into what we've been working on and how Bangladeshi communities have benefited because of our constant support and involvement. So the first project that we have is skills development. And this project is aimed at eliminating poverty by teaching the youth essential job skills. So every year, we train 1,000 youth with skills that'll help them either find a job or even start their own small business. Most of them have had to drop out of school due to financial difficulties, so this program really gives them a chance to finally gain the skills to get a job and support themselves financially. So the cost of this program is $76,000, and with these funds, we're able to set up a variety of skill programs. Just to name a few, we have computer applications, tailoring, and mobile services. So here we can see the success of this project so far. We have a 90% graduation rate, and of the youth that do graduate, most of them are also able to find a meaningful job in their community. So we have begun construction of a 3-story training center in Rangpur, and this is expected to complete in May of 2020. Once it is completed, we expect the center to accommodate 100 students per year, and this will allow us to provide training, lodging, and food for them. So for 2020, we're aiming to raise $74,000 in order to continue the skills development program. Again, with this program, we are able to help 1,000 youth who would otherwise have very few employment prospects and give them a chance to learn new skills that'll help them find a job and earn a living for themselves and their families.
Next, I'd like to discuss the Shifa Institute, which is both an orphanage and a school. Located in Ashulia, Bangladesh, there are about 65 girls currently who are part of the orphanage program, and all these girls, in addition to some community members in the area, make up the 110 students that we have at the school, at the Shifa Institute. The results that we've seen are nothing short of phenomenal. Not only are these 65 orphans given an incredible housing opportunity where they're living in a Western-style home with ample space and amenities, food, things like that nature, we're also providing a quality education. They're well-rounded individuals. They're performing fantastically in Quran competitions, art competitions, music performances, sports, and of course, where it matters most, in the classroom. A huge majority of the students at the Shifa Institute are performing at A+ levels. So not only are they well-rounded individuals, but they're highly, highly intelligent individuals as well. For the upcoming year, we're looking for about $95,000 to support this program, which falls in line with the cost over the last few years. But this money goes towards providing the care and provisions for the 60+ orphans, and it provides this quality education and all the facilities that are required for the girls, not only in the orphanage, but also the surrounding community.
The next project that we have is water, sanitation, and hygiene, or WASH. The goal of the WASH project is to bring access to clean water and sanitation facilities in village areas in Bangladesh. The cost of the program in 2019 was $38,000, and with these funds, we were able to install toilets, tube wells, bring running water, and build sanitation facilities around the community and at schools. So here we have the status of the program as of 2019. We were able to reach more than 3,000 beneficiaries. 2 of the locations where we built these facilities include Portuakali and Nilphamari. So in 2018, ECO decided to fund the construction of a new sanitation facility at a girls' school. And the reason we decided to do this was that we learned that attendance at the school was between 15 and 25%, primarily because the girls didn't have access to a clean bathroom. So, with this in mind, ECO decided to fund the construction of a new bathroom for them adjacent to their school, so that they're able to come to school and not have to worry about a clean facility for them. So for 2020, we're looking to raise $52,000. With this money, we'll be able to not only maintain the facilities that we currently have, but also expand and build new facilities in areas that are lacking them so far.
Next, I'd like to discuss the healthcare programs. ECO has partnered with all kinds of hospitals and organizations throughout Bangladesh to improve health outcomes for vulnerable people. Some of these projects have included the purchasing of ultrasonograms, funding health camps for free medicine distribution, and funding the building and maintenance of blood donors to serve these different communities free of cost. Here you can see some of the numbers and some of the areas that we've been able to serve. The project I really want to highlight is the voucher program. Thanks to this voucher program, which gives maternity care at a subsidized cost to new mothers, we've been able to improve health outcomes not only for the new mother, but the child as well. And this has provided all kinds of support for both normal deliveries and cesarean deliveries. For 2020, we're hoping to raise about $47,000 to support these healthcare projects. An investment in this project will go a long way towards improving health outcomes in the areas that we serve.
Next up, we have ECO's educational program, which provides scholarships to talented students with financial difficulties. We provide stipends to students that are both in school and those who are trying to pursue higher education. We also support the same student through their education as long as they maintain satisfactory grades. So for 2019, the program cost was $30,000, which allowed us to distribute 315 stipends. And here we can see a breakdown of the stipends based on the field that the student decided to study in. And here we have some photos of the stipend distributions in Dhaka and Lumpur. So for 2020, we're looking to raise $37,000 for ECO's education program. With these funds, we'll be able to support these students as they try to finish school, and even those that are looking to pursue higher education but are unable to do so because of their financial situation.
And last but not least, I want to highlight a couple of projects that a lot of you may not be familiar with. ECO has, in recent years, started to take on some projects that are not necessarily based in Bangladesh, but are having just as much an impact. For example, ECO has been working with the Habitat for Humanity, building a Unity Playhouse at the South Bay Islamic Association. And this was a gathering of all kinds of faith groups to come together and build playhouses for families of first responders. Another project is the homeless shelter distributions. ECO partnered with Life Moves, which is an active local nonprofit organization to end homelessness in the San Mateo and Santa Clara counties. And increasing its footprint outside of the Bay Area, ECO has also worked with women in Indonesia. With this international fund, ECO has been building toilets and ablution centers to improve the livelihood and empower women in Indonesia. And last but not least, ECO has been highly involved in providing relief from the current epidemic of COVID-19. So far, we've been able to reach about 2,000 families, and by partnering with the local Randanu Development Center, ECO has provided essential food items to 10,000 people for about 2 to 3 weeks. This includes all kinds of foods that are considered essential in the Bangladeshi diet, and these were provided to people who have been especially hit by poverty in Dhaka and Chittagong. In light of these relief projects, in addition to other local and international efforts that ECO has made, ECO is looking to raise about $22,000 to support these projects. And that brings us back to this slide, which we started with. Kind of shows you an overview of all the different programs that ECO puts together, as well as the money that we both needed in the past to support these projects, as well as the money that we're hoping to raise for this upcoming year. Obviously, ECO puts together these great programs, but none of that is possible without your support. So please consider donating to whichever project you feel most connected to and help ECO continue to make a positive impact in not only Bangladesh, but also here in the Bay Area and the world at large. Thank you.